Hi guys, it's Erica and welcome back to my channel. It's currently 1:42 p.m. and I'm actually parked in front of Starbucks. I'm gonna get a drink, but I'm not going in. I wanted to just do this video for you guys because you know I've been gone for a while, like pretty much like 2 weeks or so, and I usually vlog almost every single day for you guys. So I'm super excited to be back vlogging for you guys. But I start my job tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be orientation, so I'm going to take you guys with me to orientation. But I've been at my grandma's house in Iowa and Nebraska, where I'm from, for about a week and a half. So just telling you guys about that, it went really good. I think I had an amazing time. It's been like, I guess 3 or 4 weeks where I got to spend every single day with Kaiden and enjoying time with him and everything before I start work. And it's just been a blessing, honestly. It's been so much fun just seeing my grandparents and my aunts and uncles and my family, my brothers, my nephews, my sister-in-law, and everybody. It was just super nice. And now I'm finally back home. So today is pretty much like my last like relaxing day where I can just pretty much do nothing all day. And my dad did not go on the trip with us because he already took time off and he had to work. So we're gonna go out as a family tonight, me, my mom, my dad, and Kaiden, to just get Mexican, relax and talk and everything. And it's gonna be really nice just to be all back together. And yeah, so what this video is about is my education situation. I wanted to break down for you guys, like, I'm going on 3 different schools and what's happening with med school and the classes that are coming up and just what's on my mind as far as that goes. Another thing, the interview video is going to be filmed. Before we left, I had even made out a script. Like, I don't usually script any of my videos, but I kind of like to know what I'm going to talk about so I don't miss any points. And then I get in front of the camera and just I'll let it rip, and just whatever comes out is what comes out. And then that's how I usually do my videos because I just want it to be natural, of course. But I was going to film the video right before I left. I did the points that I wanted to talk about as far as like attire, first impressions, common interview questions and answers, and kind of putting the video into like 3 different parts for you guys. And then I was not able to film before I left, and I still haven't been able to film the video. So just know that it's coming up and I have it all planned out and ready to go, but I probably won't get to film it until maybe this weekend when I'm done with my hectic first week at work. So just stay tuned for that. Make sure to subscribe, and yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna break everything down for you guys. So basically, there are 4 courses that medical schools require. They're biology, chemistry, organic chemistry, and physics. These are the 4 courses, and you have to take each one for an entire year. So 2 semesters of biology, 2 semesters of chemistry, 2 semesters of organic chemistry, and 2 semesters of physics. Now, some schools require you to take these courses at a 4-year university. Some are okay if you take them at community college. Some medical schools don't like if you take them online. Some medical schools don't care. So it's very important to figure out what your medical school requires of you before you start applying and stuff, to make sure you're getting what they need and that you don't ever have to go back and do something because you could have done it right the first time. So you can get your bachelor's in anything you want. Medical school requires you to have a bachelor's. It could be in plant life, if that's even a thing. Like, it can be in anything as long as you have those 4 classes that they want you to have. So there's a video that I've done called Fear of Success, and I think it does an amazing job of kind of explaining why I kind of went around just doing the normal thing that you would do to go to medical school, which would be to graduate high school, get your bachelor's in biology, and then just hop over to medical school. But I did 1,000 different things instead of going straight to what I truly wanted to be, and Fear of Success is a great video of explaining why I did that. But because I did that, my bachelor's is going to be in radiation science. Radiation science did not require me to take any of the 4 prerequisites that you need to get into medical school. So now I'm getting my prerequisites as well as finishing up my bachelor's. So my bachelor's is in radiation science. It's broken down as 2 classes per semester. I'll be done with my bachelor's degree next summer. As of now, next summer. So I still have to take those 4 classes. That way I can go ahead and take my MCAT and start applying to medical school and things like that. So basically, last time I talked to you guys about education, I was taking plane trigonometry because I didn't know that a lot of the 4 classes that are needed for medical school require a prerequisite. Some of them do, some of them do not. So physics requires the prerequisite of either plane trigonometry or pre-calculus before I can take a physics course. So right now, I need a 2nd English to complete my bachelor's program. in radiation science, and I also need whether plain trigonometry or pre-calculus to start the physics portion of the 4 courses that I need for medical school. So when I was taking plain trigonometry, you guys saw me fail miserably, and I withdrew from the class. So I keep saying so, don't I? But so this time I'm going to be taking pre-calculus and English 2. English 2 is a requirement for my bachelor's, and pre-calculus is a requirement for physics. So it's all very confusing. I'm trying my best to make it as simple as possible. What I'm doing, my X-ray degree and my business degree, both of my associates were taken at one school. This is the school that I'm going to go back to take pre-calculus online. That way I'm able to see my formulas and everything that I need. That other school would not let me see my formulas, and like I failed miserably. So I need to see my formulas. I know how to do the work, but I got to see the formulas. I can't remember. So this fall, I'm going to be taking pre-calculus and English 2. I'm also going to be taking 2 courses for my bachelor's program. So that's 2 schools. Now, the 3rd school comes in, which will probably come in maybe next semester. This is the 4-year university that I've been using to get the 4 prerequisites that I need. This is where I took my plain trigonometry course that I failed miserably. Now, since I'm starting this job, I'm going to have more money, of course, than I would have not having a job. But they offer a program online called eCore. eCore would allow me to take some of my prerequisites online. It would cost maybe $50 more per credit hour, and I would also have to purchase a lab kit to do my lab work at home as well. But it'd be worth it because I can, 1, spend more time with Kaiden, of course. 2, I don't know what my schedule is going to be like having a new job, and I can't afford to miss my new job. Like, this is a great opportunity and I don't want to miss it, but I also don't want to give up my education because this is what I'm fighting for, is to be a doctor. So my college requires you to take some special quiz, and then you'll be able to enroll in eCore classes. So my goal, okay, I feel like I have so much going on in my head. It's so hard to explain things like in a simple way. It makes sense to me, but I want to make sure that it makes sense to you guys. So here is the breakdown. This semester, I'm going to take pre-calculus, and I'm also going to take English 2. English 2 is going to walk on over to my bachelor's program and help me. That way I'll graduate in May. So bachelor's program, done deal. I'll graduate in May. I just needed a second English because I never had one, and that's required. So over there is my bachelor's program. Now I need the 4 prerequisite courses to get into medical school. Physics has a prerequisite of either plain trigonometry or pre-calculus. I took plain trigonometry and I failed it because I didn't have my formulas in my face and I couldn't remember everything, but I knew how to do the work. So I'm going to take pre-calculus instead, which is kind of like, it has a lot of plain trigonometry like concepts in it, but I'm going to take pre-calculus online at a separate college, and I'm also going to take English 2. Well, that's right, it's gone. So yeah, plain trigonometry or plain pre-calculus. I'm taking pre-calculus at this college. So when I'm done with this college, I'm going to send those credits over to the 4-year university that I've been taking my prerequisites at. So once I take pre-calculus, it's going to go over to the 4-year university and be my prerequisite for physics. I'll be able to take, I think I can take every single thing except for, I think biology is not offered as an eCore class, but I can take, oh no, I think it's organic chemistry. I can take the 1st and 2nd year of physics online completely with the lab and everything. I can take, I think the 1st year of biology, but not the 2nd. I can take the 1st year of chemistry. I think you can take both years of chemistry, but there's no organic chemistry on there at all. That's a lot of coursework that can be done online for just a few extra dollars that I'm going to have. So it's definitely worth it. So honestly, I think I just broke down my education situation, people. So right now the goal is to just finish these 2 classes with flying colors, send them over to the next schools and have them transfer those credits in there, and then next semester I'll start taking my eCore classes. I'm gonna be older than I think that I wanted to be starting medical school, but I don't know, I've just had a change of heart about my age and everything. I went to visit my brother, of course, and my sister-in-law and my 2 nephews, and me and my brother and sister-in-law, we all went out to dinner with her best friend who is in medical school, and she just finished her 1st year of medical school, and she's 27 years old. I'm 22, and she seemed to like not be bothered by it at all, finishing her 1st year like almost 30 years old. I'll probably be like 24 when I start, 23 or 24. I think 24 is probably when I'm gonna matriculate if I get in. Hopefully I'll get in, like I'm gonna get in there, but I'm gonna be older than I thought. I think I wanted to be like 23. Yeah. dry mouth. But I think I was going to be 23 and now I'm going to be 24, which, like, it's okay. And then it's like seeing so many of my family members like starting their careers like later in life and changing their careers. My aunt, she is the one who the one who came to visit. I think she's like 48, and she's gonna have her doctorate, and she's gonna go off and start a new life and do amazing things, and she's like way older than me, of course. So I think it's important too, as people or younger people, I think sometimes we get caught up in our age and don't realize how much life we have left and that we can still do a lot of the things that we want to do. And it's just really inspiring to see people who are way older than me who have that mindset and are okay with their age and are just taking life by the bootstraps. Is that the words? It's just very exciting, honestly. My brother, I think it's sad, but honestly, I think he's 25 and he's gonna, by the time he goes into medical school to be a dentist or dentistry school or whatever, he'll probably be about 27 as well. 27 or 28 even. So it's just very inspiring, and it's put my life back into perspective to where I can truly enjoy the time that I have to spend with my son and all these things, and definitely getting things done before he's old enough to where I'd like miss a basketball game or something like that. I think me and my sister-in-law were talking about that. She's getting her second master's degree. They're both very smart people, and we were talking about how we're getting our education in there while we have kids that are young, and it's not a big deal. Now when he's going off to like a basketball game and you're like, I can't make it, I have to do my homework, then it's more of like a big deal. So like get everything done so you can truly enjoy those times with your kids. And when he's old enough to even say that, mommy will be a doctor, so it won't be a big deal, you know what I mean? So I'm just grinding and I'm super excited and happy. It's one of those like happy life days that Erica has, like, whoo. Super duper happy. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video for you guys and just talk to you guys about my whole education situation and things that I have coming up. Tomorrow is the big day. It is orientation, and I honestly am so excited, more than I am nervous, which is definitely so different for me, but I am honestly extremely blessed, excited, grateful, humble, and just extremely happy. We're going to learn all about the benefits and the all the pay type of stuff tomorrow as well. So I might talk to you guys about those types of things as well. I'm very interested because I saw something about them having kind of like a continuing education fund or something. So if there's some way that I can use my job to like save up for medical school, that would be absolutely amazing, and I would be so grateful to have that. Also, I think I'm going to start talking too about budgeting and like money and things like that, because now that I have a job, I'm going to be doing so much more as far as getting my credit back on track, saving money. I'm using all types of different websites to save money and just make college life easier and just planning for my future, and I think it'd be very important to talk about. So if you guys are interested in talking about debt relief and student loans and just all types of like getting your credit back up and all those things, make sure to let me know down below, because I think it's a very important topic, and budgeting, all those things is very important and something that I want to start doing and talking about with you guys. It's all part of having a career, is being able to manage your money, right? So I definitely want to talk about that, and definitely with my associates in business management, I've learned a lot about that as well. So like I said, make sure to let me know if you guys would want to hear about that. But I think I'm done talking for the day. I'm going to go over and get my, I think I'm going to get a passion tea lemonade. I'm not feeling like coffee right now. Passion tea lemonade. My baby is asleep. I'm going to go home. It's 2 o'clock. We're going to go out to eat at 4 o'clock and enjoy the night. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Love you guys.